Novastar, and we're working on Custom Saber here. So there's the board. Few components here that we've taken apart of LDM's work, Lord Dottore Matto, Marc DiCarlo, and we're getting to work here on putting the board together. But I'm just going to bring this up here so you can see what it says. It's really hard to read too. I know it's not a macro mode here, but it actually says for Cheurfa, Erv Plecter. Pour toi, Anis. Merci beaucoup. Okay, so here we go. Despite some of the issues, we have the board working. More testing to do, but more booting and stuff. So of course this is without the light. And it's got some sound. Give it a little flashes and stuff. You can even do the lockup by using a tool to do it. Here you go. You get the idea. C'est parfait, monsieur. Super. Some adjustments needed to be made. This part here, you can see how it has that other outside diameter part. That's not going to fit in a certain fashion inside this way. So that's not going to work inside the pommel this way. So either I have to burn it out with the space there on the coupler, I apologize, I'm really tired, or take out this Delrin or whatever this is, plastic area, the other part of this outer diameter area that you can see here on the end of the thing. So you can see I'm kind of actually, if I can show that, I'm chopping away at it. It's probably really hard to see, but you can see I'm taking it out. Alright, so it's just about fit here. You can see the battery pack can now go through this coupler, and you can see it's the flat way, not the threaded way. The threads are here on this end, which is obvious it can fit through, but it's not so much able to go through this way. But now it is a lot better. It's very late. This is how it all fits. So if this piece was placed on, you can see it's barely going to fit because this board will not go inside this MHS part any further. But we do have Mr. Auxiliary button down here at the choke point. I think that's pretty cool. Alright, it's ready to be tested now. Probably won't be using this switch, but for on-off, but it's a tester switch, and everything else is connected now. Alright, let's test this thing here now, even though it's still not completed, but we'll see. Yep. There we go. I think I could activate the switch button. Temporarily doing this. Luckily too, Erv has put on some extra LEDs. You can see that one blinking there. I'll probably leave some holes inside the Saber in that area of the board to help things go. But anyways, we'll turn it back on. There we go. Fun stuff, and obviously it works. It's pretty loud, even though we don't have really a resonance chamber in it right now. And there you have it, all done. Okay, so that's Custom Saber for now. We'll be working on it later and getting some more going on here with the light. As you can see, it's a nice red-orange LED, and being powered pretty brightly, even though it's the AAA is going on. That's just how the Saber's going to be made. All right. Alright, it's completed to most of the extent. You can see I've now added this power switch we're gonna trim that down. I'm gonna add something maybe here as a switch plate, something like that to cover it. You can see I've added the shroud back on. This hilt is courtesy of LBM, Marc DiCarlo. I put a blade in, we've got the batteries going. I don't know what I'm going to do later to see if I can get some of the LED blinkies to show through by drilling holes in this. We'll see, but there you go. This is the Black Star font, I believe. There you have it. I'm not going to go too crazy with this hilt, not only because I'm holding the camera, but the blade's not all the way in. It's just an example blade, and even the shroud is not all the way on. So we'll see how you're going with that. This is in a lit room, Luxin 3 red orange, and I can at least hit this clash button really easily. That's not hard, because we put it in that forward choke section. Episode 4, I guess we'll change that. Well, there you have it. This is Saber with the shroud now on it. Pretty cool stuff, thanks to Marc DiCarlo. Of course, there's a bunch of screws that go on here, and the blade retention screw I don't have on because I'm still testing it and making modifications, but that's the end of it. Peace out and have fun with your lightsaber. C'est magnifique, Annie, c'est parfait. Ooh, yeah. Okay, so here we can see there's detailing strips that I've made. This is going to be for paint. I'm going to paint over these sections, protect these, and then later the brass will show through in the shiny metal. Paint in the other section, of course. Okay, here we have some of the paint work now that I've done. And it's going to look weird right now because I've got some overlays here, as you might have seen in the other footage, that basically cover up some of this area. Hi, Clint. Well, hello.
Well, hello, Clinties. Yeah. Alright. Come on, good boy.
This is a large cat, by the way. He's very big. That's Clinty, huh? Yeah, show me some love. Yeah, that's right. Alright, well, anyways, back to Annie's Saber. Oh yeah. Okay, but anyhow, it's just a step here in the paint work that we're doing. We basically got a couple levels of it. You can't really make it out in the video. There we go. Maybe it's going to show some of the detail. And then I'm going to rip away some of these areas. Here, I don't know if you can see. I just wanted to look at it underneath, and you can see it's kind of more shiny. Right in that area, and you'll see how I'm going to put that all together to kind of work with the weathering and keep it from being just all silver and whatever and making it look too clean. I wanted it to look like it had some age to it, so there you have it. Alright, you can see where we're going now. We've taken off some of the foil layers. You can see I've actually left this part because of the switch. I might do some more paint. We'll see. But now you can see where the brass is showing out with the shininess portion, yet it has a another kind of layering going on with the paint to kind of also give it that age and whatnot. So you're generally seeing some interesting parts of the hilt and this kind of thing. And I may still do some more touch up on it, we'll find out. But starting to like what I'm seeing here, giving it some age. It's really hard to capture with the camera. You can see here too, you know, I've even, earlier I took out that chip to kind of give it some more flavor to see what it would feel like. I'm going to do that in other places too. So this looks used and whatnot, although this maintains some sheen. I'll probably add a little bit of paint here too to kind of not make it so drastic of a shift. So, there you got it in a bag right there.